Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming. I am the Majestic Snare and this is my disembodied voice, which is just as sexy as it looks. I also fart on your pillow at night. Thanks for dropping by, thanks for coming along to the video, and today's video is going to be a discussion and question, kind of a thought experiment about dry January. Dry January is generally a thing about alcohol in January, where everyone's had a month of excess through Christmas and then has a month of deciding to not drink alcohol as if it's going to make them a better person or something. Realign the chakras and shit. I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily to be a bit healthier. It does kind of ruin the pub trade in the UK, but you guys in the States, most of our viewers actually come from the States, so howdy and shit. I don't know, you might be from New York and don't say howdy. Who knows? You might not even be from anywhere. This might be an international citizen. Oh, I'm rambling now. Anyway, what I'm trying to get across is, in the UK there's a thing called dry January. You might not have it in the States, but it's a thing. And it's kind of what happens with gaming as well. I do find that January is a month where it's completely kind of void of huge releases or fanfare. It's concentrated to maybe one or two releases of note, and it kind of feels empty. If you're cynical like me, and as I get older I am becoming much more cynical, I think it's to do with money. It's not a huge quantum leap of faith to think that, okay, January, not many people are buying video games because there are no video games. It's a whole chicken and egg situation, but why put out a game now and not make as much money if we maybe release it in March or April? But the fact is everyone else is releasing games in March and April. I don't really understand the business logic, but it seems to be that fact that December's dead for games being released, really, in comparison to some months. October has a shit ton. You could have just maybe panned that over a couple of months so people have time to absorb games, play them, get the next one, play it, you know, go on and on and on. But they don't do that. They kind of slap it all in October. I want to be the #1 game at Christmas. I want to be the one that kids are screaming about and little Timmy sells his fucking kidney for. And then in January you end up with fuck all, apart from one game that's actually piqued my interest, and I want to mention it here. It's called The Inpatient, or Inpatient, I can't remember the phrasing, but it's a prequel to Until Dawn, which was a fantastic game. I really enjoyed that. I actually played the whole thing the day before we were due to review it, and I did it on stream on Twitch. It was great fun. Lee and I both enjoyed that game. We both gave it a decent review, and it's set 60 years before that in a sanitarium, but you have binaural 3D audio going on as well as it being on PSVR. So it's a horror game with audio, and the NPCs react to you in voice recognition. So that to me is some creepy ass shit I don't want to touch with a fucking barge pole. It could be one of the most hilarious videos to film, but I don't want to put myself through that. Honestly, I could have a heart attack if I play that game. I wouldn't be able to play it on my own. I have to have people watching me. That isn't fun. That's not a fun thing to do in dry January. I might as well go and get fucking pissed. So this is my point, and this is my problem with January in gaming. It does seem to be a bit of an empty month. So what do you think? Why has it turned out this way? Let me know down in the comments. I want to know some theories about why January is such an empty month for games. It seems like everything is going on in October, everything is going on in kind of March and April. So people are trying to get the summer blockbuster, people are trying to get the Christmas blockbuster. Am I being cynical, or is that the case? Please let me know, because I think it's all about the money personally. It just seems like a perfect opportunity. If somebody is having a dry January, or most people are having a quieter month socially, then isn't that a reason that they'd have more time to play games? They'd have more time to get involved in that game that you've just released, and they've gone, oh, there's a new game for January. That's unusual. I better get involved in that. Why isn't that the thinking? Maybe I'm giving people free business advice. Okay, we gotta get the Christmas dollar. If we can't get the Christmas dollar, then we have to release a game in January to make more money, because people like games in January. I heard it on the tubes. That was my best attempt at an American accent, maybe like a Brooklyn businessman. I'm not very good with accents, so don't hate me. But guys, that's my thoughts on January being one of those months. I was sat down today thinking there was not really any games to talk about or any controversies or gaming news to discuss, of any meat anyway. And that's because it's dry January. So I had a real struggle as a gaming channel to think of content to put out today to discuss about gaming. And then I realised I got really meta and kind of inceptionized my own thought process and shit. There are no games to talk about because it's January. Let's do a video about that. So here I am. Hope you enjoyed it. But guys, thank you for watching today. Do not forget that we have videos out every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. And if you have liked what you've seen here today, please drop a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out the channel a massive amount. It makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and you get to become part of the Overbite family. And in addition to that, thank you for watching, because your view always counts. But guys, don't forget to let me know down in the comments what you want out of January in gaming. And just if you want to say hello, go for it. But guys, until next time, take care. Okay, love you, bye-bye.